Okay, you guys, hello, what is up, and welcome back to my channel. So, as you can already tell by the title of this video, today we are going to be going over Oner Active's new Effortless collection. So, first of all, Oner Active, their original collection is the Classic Seamless, which is actually the sports bra that I'm wearing, and then now their second collection is the Effortless collection. So, here's kind of so you have a little overview of these outfits. I just want to go ahead and start the video off by wearing a piece from each because I love them both. One is not greater than the other. They're honestly, they're equal. They're just entirely different like feel and materials to things, but yet still amazing. In case you are new to Oner, I'm going to point out a couple different things from the Classic Seamless collection just so you guys know a little bit. So starting with the sports bra. The sports bra, I mean, you can see here, they are both entirely different colorways that they have. The only colorway that is repeated through both collections is Rosewood, and then also is the Classic Black, which Rosewood actually is a little bit different because in the Classic Seamless collection, it's more of like a rosewood marl, so it kind of has like a little bit of contrast versus in the Effortless collection, the colorways here are just completely solid. If you look over here, on this sports bra, it has more so the racer back and adjustable straps, just so you can see that. I'm not going to go too much into detail with this though because I do have a full try-on haul going over the Classic Seamless collection along with the Lounge collection. If you guys want to see that, no more details about that, you can go ahead, pop down in my video. I'll leave the link to that video down in the description box below. But today, I'm going to just basically dive into all things Effortless collection. I do want to point out a couple different things. So Oner, I'm going to call this Effortless collection round 1 per se. So the Effortless collection, this is a forever collection. It's not limited edition or anything. Oner Active will constantly be restocking this collection, so don't worry, you guys will have an opportunity to get your hands on this. What I was meaning whenever I said Oner Active round 1 of the Effortless collection, Oner already had released the shorts, the Effortless bra, and then also the Effortless leggings over here. But they are coming out with cycling shorts and also different variations of crop tops for this collection. So as soon as I get those, I do have a package on the way with those items, so I will show you guys a try-on haul again. So this one is like Effortless round 1 try-on, and then I will do a second try-on featuring all of those new items coming, so you guys have some details about those. But hopping in, I want to point out the biggest differences in the Effortless collection compared to the Classic Seamless. So the material, first of all, is entirely different. I would say the Effortless collection is a bit thinner. It's more of kind of like that buttery smooth. Not to say that the Classic Seamless isn't super smooth. It is. It's very soft, smooth, and stretchy. However, this is just, you know, it's a totally different fabric. I do kind of notice, not necessarily that they like ride up. It's not like they are rolling on the shorts, but they do kind of, I don't know, they squeeze it a bit, but I feel like that's just normal. I have every single short. It's not like where it's crazy, like it's lying right there quite on the line of my fat, and it doesn't like squeeze it in a ton right there. So these are super stretchy and breathable, but you know, with any shorts, you're going to kind of have that like a bit of hugging on the quads there, which they need that little bit of hug to prevent it from rolling up, if you know what I mean. So like whenever I'm working out and like even running and stuff, it's not like they're rolling like this and going all the way up there. They don't do that, thankfully. They stay pretty good in place. However, if I'm moving a lot, kind of doing like squats, I guess they're not moving that much. Wow. Starting out showing you guys a little bit in detail up close of these. So this is the Rosewood colorway of the Oner collection. I kind of put these on this rack a little crooked. You can obviously tell this being up close that there is a butt scrunch. Why can't I say that's right? But there is a guys, why can't I say that? There is a butt scrunch on these leggings in the Effortless collection. Not just leggings, the shorts, all of the bottoms in the Effortless collection do have the butt scrunch, which, you guys, this was the most popular thing, I think, and why Effortless was such a huge hit. I know if you guys are like me, you guys love a good butt scrunch. Saying this is going to be the death of me. You guys love a good butt scrunch. So I do as well. I literally said this in the last video. I'm a butt gal. Guys, I'm a butt gal. I love when my booty looks nice, it looks popping, it looks round, all of that. And that's exactly what these leggings I keep saying leggings. These are shorts, but you guys know what I mean. That's exactly what these are going to do for you. So they have the gorgeous scrunch right here, which I'll go more into detail about the scrunch in a moment. But then also you can kind of see on the side here that they have this beautiful contouring. I think Oner does an amazing job when it comes to the contouring. Also, these kind of look a little bit rough because they definitely are dirty. But you know what? I needed to film this and get it up for you, and I didn't have time to wash them, okay? So let your judgment pass, and let's carry on. Oner does an amazing job whenever it comes to the contour aspect of things. It's super subtle, but also it does the job. So you can kind of see the lines here, and they go down just like on the classic seamless, except this contour is a little bit different. They don't go down in the quads like the classic seamless, but it goes around the butt, so it kind of gives you that nice like rounded butt shape there. And then also something that you will notice with Oner's things, Oner, the crotch area, this is kind of awkward to show you guys and hold, but you can really see pretty good right there. They don't have the typical like V shape in the crotch area, which whenever a lot of leggings have that, it kind of creates that camel toe look and it makes it a lot easier. Oner though, the inside of their leggings kind of more so, it's almost like, I don't know, like a little rainbow in there. So there's the rainbow, and just the way that is, it makes it so you really do not get a camel toe. Trying to show you guys this a bit better, but this is very, very hard. The logo is still the same. I do think they mentioned that they updated it a little bit. The feeling, if you compare, like whenever I'm feeling this logo right here in comparison to the logo on the Effortless collection, it does feel a little bit different. This feels a little bit more rubbery and kind of just like durable, I guess, compared to this is just kind of more like, I don't know. I don't notice too much of a difference in the feeling of the fabric. So I do think that the new updated ones are a bit more durable. So we always love that. And then in case you guys are curious, also, you can tell by the waistband right here, this is a ribbed and it is double lined. So it really gives you that shape if you're looking right here where it kind of like snatches you in. Whenever you were up close with this, the combination of how the contour goes, so you can kind of see right here. I look really orange in this lighting. But you can kind of see right here the combination of that contour and then going all throughout. So it kind of goes right here and then down into the bum right there. It really gives you kind of that snatched waist, and then also the rib effect of the leggings really just helps like suck you in because this is ribbed and it is double paneled. Okay, so now that we've kind of touched on all of the main points of these leggings, so we've touched over the difference in the contouring on these, also the material. The waistband is still that amazing double rib, so it's super compressive. Not super, but it's not overly compressive, but it's also like, it's enough compression there where it kind of sucks you in. It gives you that nice hourglass shape, but it also, yeah, it just makes you look nice, basically. And then also the butt scrunch. Guys, it's going to be the death of me literally trying to say this. I do want to show you a little bit more in detail, though. This was the one thing that I was so excited for. I saw Krissy's video when she was kind of explaining the butt scrunch. When she was explaining it, I'm just going to call it the scrunch, okay? I'm not going to say butt anymore because I keep fucking it up, okay? I keep saying bunt. So, the scrunch of this, whenever Krissy was describing this, I was super impressed in the video, so I couldn't wait to get my hands on this to kind of like see for myself really how it held up. But I can confirm, you guys, this is the best scrunch that I have ever freaking felt. I have ordered so many different leggings that have this, from the most popular ones, and I don't want to... Okay, I'm going to say it just because I know whenever I found out that Oner was bringing out a collection that had the butt scrunch, I was honestly thinking this was going to feel really similar to the Alphalete Amplify, which I do have a pair of leggings that from the Amplify collection of Alphaletes, and I can confirm that these are nothing alike. I really thought they were going to be, but this is an entirely different feel. Like the material itself, these are much more... I would say the softness level is the same. However, there's just something different about this material. Like, it's definitely not the same material. This one's almost more smooth and less like, guys, I don't know the words. These ones are just very buttery smooth. And I think the term a second skin is very, how they described Effortless, that is very, very true. However, I don't think it's as like, I don't want to say breathable. I think these ones are more so like forming to your body versus Amplify. You can really like stretch those a lot and they're just really like thin. Going into detail here, So whenever we're looking at the scrunch on these leggings, it took Oner, I believe it was 7 or 9, but it took Oner so many different attempts to get this scrunch correct, and they truly nailed it. So a lot of leggings, you know, you have to be like super careful with them. They're made of elastic, and if you like yank up your leggings too hard, they will rip. Guys, I'm like, and that bitch is not budging. She has literally, and I've done this multiple times, like I've done this on my Instagram story and even when I first got them. But if you look here, so Oner actually has a 5 stitching in here. I believe the term of it is like 5 stitches that they have in here. So it's not elastic, but it's actually stitched in, and it is very, very durable stitching. Like if you actually put your hands on there, you can kind of feel every stitch. Let me kind of show you it on so you can see in these leggings I have right here, guys. Like I can pull this up and it's like it's not moving. I'm not saying that you want, like, obviously leggings are still leggings at the end of the day, so you don't want to like literally like, you know, like pull yourself this, like purely this, but you don't have to be as gentle per se and like always eerie that it's gonna rip like with a lot of other leggings. I hope that makes sense. I don't want that to sound like, because it is the most incredible scrunch that I have ever seen on a pair of leggings, and I give Oner props for that. I am thoroughly so impressed. But still, you know, like with any leggings, be gentle, take care of them. That's how they're gonna last a long time. That is kind of like the main point that I wanted to make out with all of the shorts and the leggings. With that is the new and updated like scrunch of that. It's literally amazing. And then the second thing that's kind of more of like a drastic change when it comes to the bottoms in the Effortless collection is the length of the leggings. So actually, before I take these shorts off, let me go ahead and point this out to you. So if you guys are familiar with the classic seamless once again, then you would know they came out with cycling shorts and they came out with short shorts. So these shorts right here, I believe it's an 11-inch seam, so they're kind of like that in-between mark here. I think these are super flattering. Whenever I wear cycling shorts, I usually go like probably to that length. I'm really having to pull these down. To that length, I always hike them up about right here anyways. This is just my ideal length of shorts because it's to the point where my thighs touch right here, where it's not rubbing and causing me like chafing, you know, or pain at all, but also, and like also my butt is not out. These stay in place really well, so I don't have, yeah, my bum's not popping out at the gym, but they're also to the point where they don't look like oddly long on my legs, because I am 5'4", these are where I hit. I do have a pretty short torso, so most of my like, I don't even think I have long legs. Honestly, I don't really know where any of my height comes from. Okay, but that is that. I'm going to go ahead and put on the pair of leggings, and then I will show you where those hit on me. Okay, guys, so I do realize that my face is cut off right now, but I do just want you guys to be able to see kind of where these leggings hit on me. Like I said, I am 5'4", so 5 foot 4 inches, and these are where they hit on me. Oner does offer regular length leggings and long length leggings. So yeah, if you're about 5'6" and above, I would go ahead and go with the long option, but if you're below 5'6", then I would go ahead and stick with the regular option. I think these still hit me at a really flattering length where it doesn't like, I don't know, I like the length of these. I know some people are a little bit iffy about it, and before I actually had my own hands on them and like tried them on myself, I was kind of iffy and I almost ordered the long length, but I'm happy I went with the regular length because they're perfect. I do like to have a little bit of material right here. I don't know. I just kind of hike that up, and then I let a little bit of material go under my bum right there, and I just find that like it flatters it best. And with the regular length, I can still totally do that with these leggings. The color that I have on, obviously, is the black colorway. Guys, I'm not going to lie to you. Black is my least favorite. Point you back up. That way you can actually see my face whenever I'm speaking, but guys, I won't lie to you. I remember actually going through comments in the classic seamless collection. A lot of people had issues with the black colorway in that. I didn't really find that I had any issues in the black colorway for the classic seamless, but I do find that they're not necessarily issues. I don't know. The material just kind of feels a bit different when it comes to the colorway of black in these leggings. The owner, Krissy, Cela, she did kind of point this out some, and it's not just Oner that this happens to. It happens with so many different brands. Every color that you do, the way that the dye, it kind of affects like the stretch of the material and just like the overall feel of it. So if you guys are ordering from the Effortless collection, I personally wouldn't purchase the black. That's just me being honest. I want to be real with you guys. This material, I think the material on all of these colorways, like the sage, the rosewood, and the midnight. I think it feels amazing. It feels like just like nice and smooth and just like quality. But personally, I think that the black ones kind of feel like cheap costume material. Like, you know, whenever you go to a Halloween store and you get like a cheap costume, that's what this material reminds me of on here. And that's nothing to bash Oner. Like, you guys know I love Oner. I am an Oner Active affiliate. I stand for them. I love everything about them. However, just like any other brand, every single piece, item, collection, all that, it's not going to be perfect. There's going to be downfalls and stuff like that. So I just want to be honest with you guys because I would want someone to be honest with me when it comes to this. So personally, I love the Effortless Collection. I just wouldn't go for the black colorway. The material is just a little bit off to me. I don't think it's quite as comforting as the other ones. Like, even though it's all the same exact size, it just feels more like restrictive kind of. And yeah, it just, I don't know, it doesn't do it for me. Yeah, I would just personally go for one of the other colors. I know some people don't like to necessarily venture out into like more like fun, crazy colors, but I think the Effortless has an amazing colorway, so you don't have to do like any crazy colors. Maybe don't go for the sage. That's kind of more like light and kind of like in your face. It's not nothing too crazy. Like the Classic Seamless, I know a lot of people didn't order from that because the colorways were very like bright and vibrant. It just kind of caught your eye in the gym and very just like makes you stand out, which I'm very comfortable and I love that. But I know a lot of people, especially beginners, you don't really want to be like with colors that are like loud and in your face. So if you guys are someone that don't like colors like that, I still think there's something for you in Effortless. Like rosewood, it's subtle enough, like it's obviously not black, but it's still subtle where it's not like in your face, but it's just like a beautiful color. And then same thing with midnight. So those are probably my two favorite colorways out of this whole thing. I would say rosewood. Rosewood's my number one. I just feel like it looks so good and classy with the fact, like, I almost said brunette, but it even looks amazing on blondes. Like, just like, oh my god, and a redhead. That would look good. So rosewood. Rosewood's my favorite color. I'm going to leave it at that. So I've kind of told you guys all the details when it comes to the bottom. So now I'm going to go ahead and put on one of the tops and show you the details when it comes to the new Effortless bra. Okay guys, so I went ahead and put on the sage colorway in the bra. This is how the bra hits me. You can't kind of see it. I never honestly noticed this till now. I do have bra pads in here. So Oner Active, in both their collections that they've come out with, they have removable padding. I typically take the padding out, but actually in this collection I kept it in. I just think it kind of makes them look like, honestly, really just like round, nice and perky. So I'm not usually someone that does keep them in, but I decided to with this collection. And also in the actual like lining of the bra and the stitching, there is a line right here. You can't feel it. I just know, like, you can tell when looking at it from the inside. There is a line right here, so it's not like the padding is crossing over and kind of causing you to get that like uniboob look. You can really tell that there's two separate boobies right here. You know what I mean? So there is that. I also was someone, I don't know. I don't want to say I get insecure about my armpits. Like, I don't know. I don't like being super exposed whenever it comes to having like a lot of skin showing right there. So I was super worried about that, but I don't really think it's bad at all. I do wish it was maybe like a little bit higher, kind of right here, but that's just like personal preference. I like to be really covered versus whenever I do that, kind of like quite a bit comes out. So I find myself constantly doing this to try and cover it up, but I do think part of that, I got the wrong size in this. So what I'm wearing right now, this is a large, and I think that a medium would have suited me better. You guys can see the stretch that I have here even with this right now. I just wish it was a little bit tighter, but that's nothing on Oner, that's on me. I got a large in this when I should have got a medium. I definitely think I'm more of a true medium, but in the Classic Seamless collection, I got larges in the sports bras. But the main difference there is these do not have, the Effortless collection does not have adjustable straps. You can see here the layout of the back, so it kind of has that nice racer back, very minimal logo. And honestly, just like super simple and cute. I think this is great when you're doing like back movements because you can like, I don't know. I just think it's really cute whenever you have that because it like kind of pops off your muscles, but it's super cute and simple. I'd say this is like medium to high support, like medium to high impact. So I could definitely do like a HIIT workout in this and be totally comfortable. Like, I'm not worried about anything slipping out. You know what I mean? Could I do a run? I feel like I could definitely do a run in these. Especially if this was a medium, dude, I'd be set. So yeah, I say this is probably like a high impact bra. Like, this feels very supportive, but you guys can tell, like, I'm doing this quite a bit. I don't know, I don't like my armpits out. I feel weird about that. But, so there's this bra, kind of that. You can see how it looks and fits on me. And like I said, this is a large. What I spoke about earlier in regards to the kind of like inside, like where the stitching is, I'm going to show you a little bit in detail of that. Also, if you guys want a very in-depth look and also just kind of more so like the thought process behind the Effortless Collection, you guys can go on over to Krissy, Cela, or Oner Active's page on YouTube, and they have videos going over it that describe everything super well. They actually do a documentary through Oner Active, which is really cool because you can see like the process and just like the story of the brand, and they do one discussing the Effortless Collection. Coming up over here, I have this inside out right now. You can see what I was talking about, that stitching there, so you don't get that uniboob look. And also this V, I think right there is honestly just like super flattering. You can see it on the outside here. I just think that's incredibly flattering whenever it comes to this, because it kind of gets that, you know, like still that feminine look of that V right there. Yet, you know, like your boobs aren't out. Look over here, this is how to get the pads out. It's just like a small thing, you know, you can literally easy just pull this out. Another thing to note, I'm going to pull this out partially so I can show you guys. Actually, we'll whip it out all the way. So here is like the boob pad, and something that is super cool that Oner has done. So if you look at the traditional like athletic wear company, or not even just athletic wear company, but basically companies that put like the boob padding in things, like the removable cups, they're usually always like a tan color, but Oner, but they're typically like a tan color, but Oner actually, well, Krissy, I keep referring to it as Oner. I'm sure it was a team effort, but you guys know what I mean. Krissy had spoken about this. She had kind of thought about the fact how, like, I don't know, it's like they're usually tan, so typically it fits about like just like a normal like white skin tone. And she wanted this to be somewhere so like it fit everyone, if that makes sense. So it's not just like there's padding that's matching just like your average like white person. She wanted it so it's just like equal across the board, and it's all, you know, like it fits everyone, if that makes sense. So they went ahead and in every single collection, the bra padding matches the actual color of whatever piece it is. So rosewood, the bra padding matches rosewood. It is the same exact colorway. So, and then sage, the padding in here matches the sage colorway. So a lot of people, I know when she posted about this, were kind of like, why does it matter? Like, you can't even actually see the bra pads. It's just, Oner is all about the little things. It's not even the fact that you can't see it. It's just the fact that like someone wearing it, it's almost more so like mentally, like they know that this is not just like for, you know what I mean? Like, it's all inclusive. It's not just like, it's not exclusive to like only this group of people. It's like, it's including everyone and bringing everyone together, so everything is just equal. And I love that about Oner, the inclusivity of it all. You know what I mean? So that is something really good to know. I think on a little side note, guys, not even only the activewear is why I love Oner, is like more so the morals and the value and what Oner stands for. That is the biggest thing for me when it comes to a brand, is just like, what do they stand for? What's their purpose? What's all of that, versus like the actual items they're creating and selling, whatever. That is super important too, but they both have to go hand in hand for me, and Oner definitely hits every single one of those charts. So like the typical like tag that comes on clothing, and they always have that string, and you usually just like cut it or break it off, and it's just like, you know, it's a pointless ass string that literally does nothing. So something that Oner did is they decided to nix that string, and they actually made those strings into hair ties. So now instead of a swing tag, so now for like the tags, instead of having just that pointless string that you literally just cut and throw away, they actually made them into hair ties. So now with every single piece that you get from the Oner Active collection, you now get a hair tie with it, which I think is so cool, because you guys, now I'm kind of like, I don't know, I just feel cool when I'm wearing like a full Oner set, and I also got my Oner hair tie. I feel like, I don't know, I also kind of like the look of it. It's just like almost like a little bracelet. You're just like, you're fully repping Oner, you know what I mean? And I love that. Guys, I'm stocked with hair ties right now. I'm blinged out. I got them all. So yes, I think that's just one of those things where it's like, you know what I mean? Like the small things that really matter. And it's another thing that Oner, they're just being more sustainable in that way, which I think is amazing. Like, I've never seen a brand think so far into like the little things like that, like changing the bra padding so it's more like inclusive to everyone, and then also just the sustainable thing, and like nixing the pointless ass little tags that come with clothing and actually making them into a hair tie that, you know what I mean, like people can use. there is kind of all of that. Now I'm going to be getting into the final thing that I'm going to show you guys. We're going to run a squat test on every single color. My face is going to be cut off, but I want you guys to be able to see this. So I have a giant ring light right there so you know. This is called the, I don't feel like adjusting the camera, so I'm going to squat down. So when it comes to the black colorway in this, also, do we like my socks? We got a gray one and we got a white one. Keeping it frisky for you guys. But when it comes to the black ones, I would say I'd squat in these. I have no issue squatting in them. However, I would not do RDLs in them. But I would not do RDLs in these. I definitely feel like, yeah, you can see my butt. So we don't want that. Maybe keep these more so for upper body day or something like that. Or like I would do squats in them, just like I said. Don't do RDLs, and if you are going to do something like that, where you're kind of like that motion, where you're like, you know what I mean, like everything's spread out per se. Let's maybe face the wall when you're doing that if you don't want everything to be out there. All right, we got on Sage now. Let's see what Sage has got. I can't really see. I can't tell. Guys, I think Sage is a winner when it comes to the squat proof test. I think it passes. Alright, we got on my favorite colorway, Rosewood, and the Sage. This is kind of a bomb combo. Let's see what you got, Rosewood. You're looking a little bit sheer to me. Can we also appreciate the fact that my birthmarks with the Rosewood kind of looks fire. Getting a second leg workout just from this. Okay, the Rosewood, say it's a little bit better than the black, but I don't know, not 100%. You know what I mean? Like I'd squat in it, but I wouldn't do RDLs in it without my butt being against the wall. All right, let's see what Midnight's got. I got the oh, I already see she doesn't pass the RDL check. All right, she's not looking too hot. And you know what's funny? I actually trained legs in this morning, and I didn't know it was not squat proof. So I think some people gotta look at some stuff, if you know what I mean. That's okay. Yeah. So they're not squat proof, but with that being said, I still wear them. I'm still comfortable. Just kind of like keep that in mind. You know, like, don't broadcast your butt to like a full gym of people and like a full gym of guys, you know what I mean? Whenever you're wearing this stuff. Some people, they're more squat proof than others. I find, you know, like I'm wearing a medium in these. I have a large in the tops and then mediums in the bottom, and this is just how they fit me. So keep that in mind. I'd still, like, you guys know, like I know these aren't squat proof, but that's not going to stop me from ordering more, if that makes sense. That's not like a deal breaker for me. If that is for you, that's fine. Maybe this just isn't the collection for you. I find that classic seamless is a lot more like squat proof, if that makes sense. Like the colorways there are a lot better when it comes to that. So keep that in mind when you guys are shopping this. This is going to conclude the try-on haul for Oner Active Effortless Collection. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If there's any questions that you have, go ahead, comment them down below. Or if it's something like you want more like a personalized answer to, you can go ahead and DM me over on Instagram. That is kind of that. If you guys like this, I am an Oner Active affiliate. So with that being said, all the upcoming collections, I will continue to do try-on hauls for them to let you guys know like my honest, brutal review of everything, how I like it. That way you guys kind of know what you're getting into whenever you're shopping that. And if you guys decide to support me, you guys can go ahead and shop through my link down in the description. It means more to me than you know. With that being said though, I know sometimes I don't, like guys, these reviews are 100% my honest truth. Like, even though I am an affiliate for them, I'm not going to sugarcoat stuff. Like, I'm not going to tell you to spend your money on something when I wouldn't spend my money on it. So please just know that I really respect whenever influencers are honest. So I'm always going to be honest when it comes to things like that. I'm not going to promote something I don't genuinely love and wouldn't purchase myself. So please keep that in mind. But if you choose to support me, I appreciate it greatly. It supports my relationship with the brand, and I do earn a small commission on it. So that is kind of that. I love you guys so much. Thank you for watching this video, and I will talk to you in the next one.